welcome to TrackMyTennis, and today I am going to show you how to add additional information to your club account. Now, additional information is any mandatory information you want to add to a specific class for your parents and students to fill in upon registration. So let me just show you what additional information looks like. Once you go over to Programs and Classes, there'll be a button to manage additional information. You want to go ahead and click on that button. After clicking on that button, it will show you all the classes that you have additional information for. So here, since we're pretty new at doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and add a class additional information. After clicking on Add a Class Additional Information, you want to go ahead and select Session, the program, and the specific class that you'd like to add the additional information for. So here, I'm going to be adding additional information for my Junior Squad Beginner Tuesday class. Once I've selected the class, I want to go ahead and enter the exact information that I want to add for that class. So here I want all my parents to tell me if they are junior players. So let's just say, are you a junior player? And then you want to select the type of data that you want the parents to enter. So if you only want them to enter numbers, you want to select numeric. If you want them to enter a mixture of numbers and the letters, then you want to go ahead and select alphanumeric. If you want them to put in a date, then you want to select date. If you want them to only put in text, then you want to select text. Here, since it will pretty much be a yes or no, I'm gonna go ahead and select text. If you want to add another question or another additional information that you'd like to share with your parents and students as they register, then you want to go ahead and click Add More and then put in that information. So I'm just gonna add one more for the purposes of this example. So I am doing a little survey, so let me just ask, will you be available for summer 2017? And then I'm going to select that input data type to be text too. And then once I have all my additional information correct, I want to go ahead and submit that. Info has saved successfully. So once we've added the additional information for the class, we want to go ahead and see what that looks like on the website as our parents and students are registering for the class. So you want to go over to classes and find the specific class that we just added the additional information on. Once you found that class, you want to go ahead and book this class. If you don't have an account with the club, there's always a register now button which allows you to register with the club. But since I have an account with the club, I'll just go ahead and log in into my account. After logging in, you want to go ahead and select the student that you'd like to register for with this class. So I'll select John. Now, as you can see, there's a pop-up as I selected the student to register for class. Now, this pop-up shows the additional information that we just added. So here we want to put in our answers. Are you a junior player? Yes, John is. And will you be available for summer camp? We want to say no. So this information is now mandatory for your parents and students to fill in as they're registering for this specific class. Once they've saved that information, this information will be saved to this specific student for this specific class registration once completed. You want to go ahead and proceed to pay. Once you proceed to pay, if the parent or student wish to make any change to the answer that they just gave to the additional question, by clicking on this icon here, It will allow them to edit their answers. So let's just say, hey, I remember I'm going to be available for the summer camp. So we want to change that to yes and then update that information. That information was now successfully updated, and then the parent or student can continue with their registration as they normally would. That's it. Thank you.